I have been training. I have been working into it, Amir bhai. What will work into that? So can you guide me? I said, okay. He told me a very simple thing. Bhai, I have a deadlock. I have a deadline. Uh, when is your sister's marriage anniversary or
It
marriage?
will be soon, inshallah. We are planning it.
Yeah. He said that in
Yeah.
the month of November or December, I have, it's my sister. I said, what if I can make you PMP before? He said, sir, is it even possible? I said, of course. So Adnan, question number one. You cleared PMP with all above done. Was it even
Yes.
possible or no?
No, I didn't even imagine. When I get the printed out the result, I was not trusting. Oh my God, how did I achieve it? How I achieved it? And thank you
So,
very much for all the you took my hand and you took step by step. You teach me how to walk and then run and then how to crack the exam. So that was a superb journey from you, from the coaches. They helped a lot.
yeah. Okay, let's walk a little bit more about your preparation. So let's talk about that. So how did you prepare? How was the exam? If you can answer, the mic is towards you.
The thing is that first 2 weeks we have the classes on every weekend. We have coaching call in first 2 weeks of August. I joined exactly, I think 16 August. Today is 2 months completed. 16, 17, 18, or 15, 16, 17. We have three classes. Then in the weeks we did the chapter mocks. In the other week we booked our exam, and the nearest date in Saudi Arabia and Riyadh was the 16 August, 16 October, and I was afraid to book that date because I was thinking it could ruin my day. I was thinking that if there will be any possibility to delay it or get it earlier to not coincide with this day, but we booked it, and then after 2 weeks, the September month, 4 weeks. I also remember you told me in the beginning of October that I think we can crack the exam. But in the last 2 weeks, there was enough time, and the preparation was completed, and I did whatever I could do. I made the list of the questions, but I was doing it, and I think you will. I shared with you, and whoever is listening to me, he will be also shocked that maybe this guy is crazy. Guys, I have counted the exams. I have solved
Sure.
4,500 plus questions.
Let's go with that. Let's go with that. It's not fun. I will show what Adnan is saying for everybody. Okay. Uh, uh, I want to show you. Not here. It's just Adnan. Adnan. Yeah, I found it. Where is Adnan? Okay. No, my team is using my mobile. Just 1 second. Adnan batch. Yeah, join now. So guys, he showed me something which I want to share it, and that's a beautiful thing. How many question he did actually? This is his scores for everyone who wants to ask. Score 53, 63, mock 1, mock 5, 2, mock 3. These are randoms mock. Then 180 mocks, then elite mocks, total marathon 120s, ATP coaching calls, overall 4,546. And all
I think
this,
someone will ask me, maybe I'm a crazy, but I did whatever I could do from my side.
you see, I want to put it there. I was having a discussion with one of the student. I'm not sure will he join, will he not join. So I'm just having a call, like maybe he join, right? So one of the most important thing he said, okay, what will happen in the coaching call? He discussed with me in the month of April. This is the third discussion with him. I said, I don't tell, one step at a time. Have I ever told you today? You counted these many questions. Have I ever told you how many questions you have to solve?
No.
This is the program in which I make sure that we worked into a way that is defined in a way, step by step. Okay,
You know,
how was the? Yeah,
if I have not started with you, you know what my initial plan was. Okay, let's finish my sister marriage. Let my wife will go Pakistan, and I will give exam after 6 to 8 months. That was my initial plan. The moment
hmm.
I joined your exam, you said it's possible. I was not believing. How can it's possible that I can be a PMP certified within this much time span?
Because you have to trust me. That's all.
Yeah,
Because you have
trust
to.
the system. Trust this
Yeah.
system.
But yeah, this is very important thing. You see, many people say that, Amir, you talk about the system. Why? You see, if any person, he put the pot, he put the water, let the water warm, put some tea in it, put some milk, put some sugar, 9 out of 10 times, he will be able to make a tea. The taste will be different, but the tea will be there. So that is the power of the system. Once you understand the recipe, once you understand the system, and once you have a follower, the most important ingredient of my system is my follower. Okay, and that's what you were saying, and I told you that is my system is uh, that is the purpose of my system. Okay, that is the purpose of my system. That is the reason the system works. Okay, Adnan, how was the exam for you? How was it?
Okay. For me, the exam, I don't know why I found it easy. Either I was over prepared, I found it easy at all. As our last call and our strategy, time management 80, 75, 75. From the first question, I kept an eye on the timer. And as I heard from you, and you told that first 20 questions will punch you, you need to punch them back. And I was mentally prepared. If I will overcome these first 20 questions, I will survive in this exam. Either I will survive, either I will die. I have to survive. I have to overcome time management and the questions for the first half, for the first 30 questions. And I didn't found them very difficult. It was 2 to 2.5 liners questions. And when I reached the 30 questions, I was checking the time, how much is it remaining, how much questions. And when I finished the 30 questions, my confidence was at more than what I expected. I become very calm, I hold the nerve, and I said, okay, now I have cleared the most difficult part. I can survive the exam.
I can survive the exam. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, first section, second section, third section. How much the time?
I took 80 minutes exactly. I slowed down. I go and then there was not so much lengthy questions, so I did not read the first line and come back. Elimination technique. The first thing is that which I found very helpful was that the use of the strike word to eliminate and the highlighter. I read a question. I read which phase we are. Okay, execution. I make yellow, and then PM is saying this. This is the issue. I just pointed out 5 to 6 words. I highlighted them, and when I came to the options, the thing was already clicking in my mind because of the RCS. I know. Okay, this must be the relevant answers. And when I came, I eliminate two options once I was going through, and I will left with the two options. And for these two options, I don't have to read all the questions. I will just skim it and read only those I have highlighted the ones. And then I will know whatever I am going to do. And that's the way I go. So 80 minutes, I took 10 minutes break. I came back after 9 minutes. And then the second portion, I followed the time. It was 77 minutes. I said, no problem. Once I know I am going well, I don't need to be worried. I don't need to make hit and trial in the last 5 minutes. Even 2 or 3 minutes will go more, no problem. In the I was thinking in my mind that maybe highlighting is taking some time. So I thought, okay, if in the third portion I will not go for the highlights for the last 30 questions in case if I need to catch up that time. But the third section when it came, I was thinking it will be easier. As everyone says that the last portion is always easier. And in 63 minutes, 10 minutes was still left. My exam was finished. So I reviewed three questions which I put the flag at that time, and I reviewed those questions 4 minutes. I gave to them, and then 5 minutes before I submitted the exam.
How many drag and drop question?
I've got around 7 to 8.
7 to 8 questions. Okay,
Each,
this is
each,
again.
each, each portion has two to three like this.
Okay,
Two, three,
question
two,
has.
three.
Okay, this is perfectly fine. Okay, uh, let's put few things into the context. Now you took almost 2 months to exactly 2 months to give the exam.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So by way, congratulations. Can we highlight the keywords? Yes, you can highlight the keyword. Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations. What were the most complicated topics?
Well, as Ali gave his story, my exam was completely opposite to him. It was focused only on agile and hybrid. Ali did not encounter agile. My exam was composed of mainly agile and hybrid. One or two questions from predictive, one from conflict, and one stakeholder, hybrid and agile. That's it.
Okay,
Stakeholder, agile, and hybrid. That's it.
okay. Okay, perfectly fine. Okay, what would you say to those people who are preparing, how they should prepare for the exam?
The first thing, book the exam date. If you don't have the exam date, you will not be no. You will say, okay, I will do this, I will do this. You do, you will not take pace the momentum. You will not start preparing or working hard, and then nothing will be clicking in your mind. Book the exam date, and the other thing, go through the RCS. It will take time, but believe me, when I was reading the questions, I will tell you how I did RCS, and actually I reviewed around 300 questions from my RCS on the last day as well, because I will tell why is what. When I was reading the question, before I will go to the options, I know what I have to go. I know, okay, this scenario is something like this one, and I have this could be the possible scenarios, and that helped me to exactly find the one option from the two best options. That was because of the RCS. If I have
Okay,
not done the RCS, I don't remember the scenarios and the possible, and then maybe I could brainstorm that time, and it could take more time for me.
hmm, okay, perfectly fine. Uh, okay, so do you have lengthy question as well, and what about the agile percentage?
I'm telling you, 70% of my exam is from agile and habit. I did not, and stakeholders. I did not encounter any other questions. If there is agile, still we are discussing stakeholders. If there is hybrid, we are talking about the stakeholders and scenarios and things like this. So all hybrid, agile, and stakeholders. That's it.
Hybrid, agile, and
Only one
stakeholder.
question from process. Yes, only one question from tool, one question from the scenario, and one question from Tuckman ladder or things like this. All
Hmm,
others like this. Agile mindset and servant leader approach. You will do it.
hmm. Okay, okay. What was your score in randoms?
It was around 60 to 65%, because randoms are
Okay,
really difficult. Randoms
of
are
course,
really difficult.
you even had 56 something percentage like that also in some of the mocks.
Yes,
You had that
yes,
percentage.
Iman.
I remember. Okay.
Yes.
Anything else you would like to share, Adnan, to these people, how they should prepare?
Trust the promise and the coaches, and just be have confident that they will not send you to the battleground without giving you the equipped tools. Just trust
Okay.
them. Especially last 7 to 10 days were very helpful.
Let me also add that Rio, Ali Jaz, you are in the screen. Okay. So, guys, if you want to ask any question to both of these people, both of them, same batch, batch 8. Okay, and most of them, I as long as all the coaching calls that I did, I guess I saw them in all the coaching calls. So any question that you may have, this is the right time to ask them. But before, I guess Adnan has some internet issue. I want to put something here for all the people. My class is starting tomorrow. If you are my student and your exam is booked, you can join the class tomorrow, no additional charges. Because I want to make sure before the exam changes, you can become certified PMP. And if you are not my student, this is these are the people I bring to you so that that can motivate you how if we can clear it or you can clear it. Ali, while Adnan arrives, any other question you would like to, any other thing you would like to share with us?
Yeah, I mean, I was listening to Adnan's journey basically. As I had mentioned, I was, expecting a lot that I would get the agile most, but I didn't. So everyone should focus on basically covering all the things. Just don't leave any stone unchecked. Basically, cover all the topics, the random especially as well. I think the randoms also helped me because in my today's exam, especially I think because of the way randoms have been created and their description, that's a bit different comparatively with the other mocks. I think. That's I think what helped me, especially when I didn't get much agile. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think random should be looked at and process, especially look into the process, guys. Don't skip it. I mean, don't leave it on the chance or you have good luck that you will get agile a lot. Don't leave it. I didn't get agile.
Yes. Did Adnan mention there's a highlight option? Yes, yes. There is an highlight option. Both of them highlighted it. Ali, did you highlight it?
I didn't. I didn't. I didn't have time because I was busy looking at the long questions. So, and I was also using keyboard as well. Yeah, and that's a small tip which I would give to the other participant. Basically, the experience. Basically, you can use the keyboard Alt N and Alt P for navigating the pages. I mean, because that's a huge screen and the mouse cursor speed is very slow.
Hmm.
So I was just navigating and getting to the next page through keyboard. That was helping me as well. I was just looking at the page, just selecting the option, and then navigating the pages through keyboard itself. That would help.
Okay.
And one
Interestingly,
more thing, I think this. Mhm.
go ahead, go ahead.
as as they are saying that there is highlight option, there is also marker to eliminate the option, so you don't have to read it again. I was doing that one. First I will highlight and then I will strike word to eliminate the option, so I will not be distracting by them over and over again.
Hmm. Okay.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay. Ali
I,
is
sorry, go on.
after a long time. Ali is somebody I actually said use a highlighter because last night when we had a call, he said to me that fear of long question. I said use a highlighter, and he's the only one who did not use the highlighter.
I didn't even touch highlighter. I just, basically flagged the questions. I might have marked more than 40 questions, and I didn't check any of them. I didn't have time for rechecking those.
I'm
I had
happy.
marked, yeah,
I'm happy that you did not check because in my experience, whenever you mark a question, and especially these many questions, you actually make big blunders. You actually make blunders. So that is actually good that you did not recheck it. That is actually good. G.
yeah. I mean, I didn't
Ali,
have time.
you are lucky. He's not lucky. Actually, last night before I have a call with him, I called their coach, Said. I said, Said, what do you think? He said, they will clear 100%. I'm sure of it. Okay, that's
And
good.
also
That's
one more thing to mention that the group you gave us, especially the other group 2025 by 2, from there, especially in the last 3 days, Ma'am Sudha was super. I was trying to get knowledge from wherever I can get. So special thanks to Said Bhai, and also special and big
Yeah,
thanks to Ma'am Sudha.
yeah.
Last 3 days, whatever I was getting the knowledge, I tried to grasp it, and she helped really too much, especially in last 3 days
He's among the
in the last month.
She's among the best coach I have there.
yes.
Said, Sudha, and Jane Martina, all of them are just amazing. And Batch Night, Mohit, Fahad, Krishna, Chitniya, they are doing an amazing job. Also Jane. Okay, any final thoughts? Ali, any final comments to everyone who's preparing for people?
I know. I would say just stick with your formula. One is greater than zero. I think that worked for me. Even I would say that and consistency, and also attending those coaching calls, that also helped me. Even though some of you guys would feel that the questions are being repeated and some of those answers, but that would solidify your concepts. That helped me a lot. And just be consistent. Don't worry too much. Take the leap at the end. Yeah, as Adnan had mentioned, book the exam. Because I had booked the exam, that's why I started my studies at the end of September. I wouldn't have done it. I would have kept on delaying it.
Hmm.
So book the exam and basically be consistent. I think
Okay,
it
okay.
would be different.
Uh, Adnan, your final answer.
Be consistent, RCA, and most importantly, trust the system, trust the Sir Amer, and trust the coaches. That's it. You need to trust blindly. That's it.
I'm gonna ask one question. I haven't asked this question
Yes.
for a long, long time. Okay, I'm gonna ask that question. Was the program expensive?
No. Really. You know what my wife was saying? I cannot believe this system. She was also amazed. What kind of a follow up, coaching calls? Because I stopped everything. Really, literally, we are not going even in the Saturdays. We have coaching calls, PFP marathons, and then 180, 180 ATPs. So, and And every day I am saying, "Oh no, I have to finish this. We cannot go." We were going together to the gym. We stopped everything, and she said, "What a program it is." And also she was saying to special thanks to this system. Really, it is really amazing.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ali, same question from you. He is living in Saudi, living in Pakistan, with the services, with everything. To be very truthful, is the program expensive?
I have heard of other basically tutors and everything. I know I have some, some vague information about what kind of things they provide, but I think in that $900, I would say it's worth it. I mean, the constant follow up, especially the roadmap and the facilitators, basically being, basically pushing you on daily basis, and the coaching calls and obviously the simulator as well. I think it basically covers all that. It's justifiable.
Thank
Instead,
you.
instead, instead failing one time and paying the exam fee second time, better
Yeah.
invest one time in the right system. That's
Yeah.
the final
I
thing.
was hearing one of the very famous trainer. He was saying, it was a short. So take the first attempt as a $275 more. And I'm like, man, are you out crazy? It's not about the fail. It's not about money. It's about the mindset that you get. Because I'm the only one in the world. I'm the only one who worked with the people who failed in the exam. For example, Hammond from batch 7, he joined, he came to me with failed in, with taking the training from one of the non-institute. I know how hard it is when somebody has failed because nobody give the exam without preparation. They give the exam when they are not in my system by getting too much content. And when they do that, that destroyed everything. So I know how hard it is. Thank you very much, Adnan. Thank you very much, Ali. Don't stop on
Last
PM.
thing, sir. Last thing. All above target without even reading a single page of book from anywhere. That's the one important thing, and that really unbelievable. All above target, alhamdulillah, without reading a single page from any book.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's the beautiful part, and I loved it how we worked into that. Thank you, guys. Ali, for you, Adnan, for you too. Don't stop at PMP, right? Like I still remember when I was working in Bahrain. I did PMP. I did immediately after that RMP. Then I got a job. I did SP. There was nothing to do it. I did PGMP, PFMP, and people were saying, "Why you are investing so much?" Then I went, I needed some training of, I wanted to learn speak on stage. I, wa- I put three times of my salary. My salary at that time, like when I came from Bahrain to Pakistan, is like 2 lakh. I put three times more than my salary for that one training. Okay. And every single thing was worth it. Invest in yourself, and I'm sure you will keep flying. Thank you very much, Ali. Thank you very much,
Thank you so
Adnan.
much.
And Adnan, once again, a happy marriage anniversary to you. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Okay,
you, thank you, thank you very much, sir.
guys. Now let's go back to our question answers.